So I'm up. I need to get up in the morning, but I'm listening to diss tracks going back and forth from Drake, Kendrick, um, Chris Brown, Quavo. I'm glad hip hop is getting back to hip hop, but something just feels funny about this whole thing. It's like just humor me, if you will. What if this whole kickoff between Kendrick and Drake, and then it seems to be like a civil war thing, a domino effect happening with like Drake as the common denominator or whatever? Actually, you know what? I'd rather say somebody smash somebody's girl is the common denominator or whatever. But anyway, they're using Drake as sort of the poster child for all this dissing. Anyway, really, I'm thinking, what if just what if this was like a ploy to get people to be more accepting of AI artists or artistry, musicians, and they're using this and hip hop as like ground zero for this because you know you have to really come with something in hip hop, especially battle rap and all that type of stuff. You have to really come with something for to prove yourself. But I'm just thinking, what if they were, and I mean Kendrick and Drake and everybody involved, what if they were incentivized to help with this rollout and like they get some type of licensing fee for their likeness of these AIs using their voices and the whole nine. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because now is several alleged diss tracks that are back and forth, but it's a lot of usage of AI. And I feel like that is intentionally done. It's already curated, the whole nine. And I do not, I believe that it's also an attack on the consumer as well, because when you think about it, okay, the way that you have access, you gain access and utilize streaming services for music and etc. You don't own any of those things, as opposed to our several generations before us could have a record collection. Even when it got to CDs and whatnot, you could actually have that physical collection, and you own that because you bought it and you paid for that, so you own that. When you collect these songs into a playlist, you don't own that. You've curated it, but you don't own it. Spotify, Apple Music, whatever you're on, owns that. And let's say for whatever reason they see fit, they choose to delete your whole playlist that you've probably curated over the past 3 to 5 years, however long you've had an account to be able to do that. You know, I think because we don't own these playlists, we have a collection of music. We don't own these playlists. It diminishes the value of being a consumer and a fan when you don't have the physical property of the possessions, I feel. And not only that, it lessens the quality of the music because it's more about what's trendy, what's trendy right now. You might not even know who the artist is. You just know that this is a hot song for the moment, and you may be adding it to one of your playlists or whatever. So that's already lessening the value of the music. So now introducing this AI these AI artists being spearheaded by people that we love, such as Kendrick, Drake, etc. And it's not like it's a major dig to them. I'm sure they ain't paying no attention to what I'm saying, but you know, I love Kendrick as an artist. I think he's one of the dopest artists in hip hop that has come out in a long time. I mean, dude really he's a creative dude, and I'm also a big fan of Outkast, Andre 3000, and so on and so forth. That I can tell he's heavily influenced by as well. But anyway, aside from that, what I'm saying is, you know, in spite of how I feel about these artists, and even Drake, I think Drake is he in he himself is just a hit factory. You want a song to be a hit, I feel like Drake knows how to make a hit out of any sound, meaning the like a trendy sound that's going on, and about pretty much any topic. I think he can do that. But I think because of their influence, who knows, they may have taken an offer like, hey, yo, after y'all drop these last few albums, y'all don't have to even work anymore. You just getting paid off the licensing for us using your voice and likeness for this AI artistry. But your work, your labor is done. This can continue and you'll stay in your 30s or however long however old you are in the immortalization of your character, of your image, of you as the artist. But we can keep this going for forever as long as people stream music, and they're not going to care about whether it's an AI artist or not. They just want the nostalgia of knowing that it's you, or at least the likeness of you. So anyway, look, this is just a perspective I have out of many, but I just feel like something is fun. Although I love the circling back to like the raw core hip hop, what those of us that grew up in the culture and the whole nine, what we love about it. I love the return of it, how it's circling back. But I also believe there's an agenda to diminish it using AI art that will take away from real artists and real lovers of the art form. So anyway, just my perspective. Feel free to, drop a comment if you agree, disagree, if you want to add in or take away. I mean, it's all good. It's all love here. I be Noir A.D. and bless up. All right.